everyone, welcome back to the channel. The year 2020 has been one hell of a ride, but it has also provided me with massive time to read again. As an avid reader, I find it difficult to find books that fit the bill, but in my list of books, I've gotten a few golden finds. The first book I read in 2020 is Deep Work by Cal Newport. The author explores the idea behind the meaning and benefits of deep work, why and how being a state of deep work greatly increases productivity, creativity, and ultimately leads us to success. The author provided concrete studies to back up his idea, which I appreciated, and I loved that throughout the chapter, Newport gave small tidbits of tips or guidelines that you can readily start to implement. However, most of the ideas he mentioned are ideas that either I've already heard of or, in my opinion, more geared towards business, think Silicon Valley. As a creative, a small artist, and a small YouTuber, I was looking for something that further boosted my creative mindset and less geared towards the corporate world. This book wasn't a fantastic read, but I recommend you check this book out if you are starting your own business and want to further elevate your work and take your business to the next level. The second book I read in 2020, and one of my golden finds, is American Gods by Neil Gaiman, which I discovered after reading this book is also a TV series. The book is a bit difficult to accurately put into words. It's crazy, but in a good, captivating, and gripping way. The quirks and mysteries surrounding each character added even more interest, but what stood out is not the adventure told, but the message that Gaiman puts behind that. He touches on how society evolved, the substance and beliefs held in the past have shifted to match the current society, and thus the things we worship and deem as quote-unquote God, like the internet. I love reading this book and I highly recommend this to anyone. The next book, Euphoria by F.S. Yosef, is also one of my golden finds. It is a poetry book, and I usually don't read poetry, mostly because I think I have to analyze each stanza and figure out the meaning behind the words, which I probably shouldn't do. I probably should just enjoy the play of words and appreciate the dance of poetry itself. But I thought I would take a dive into poetry again for kicks. And Euphoria is a different kind of poetry book, in that each poem makes sense, applies to my life, and takes the emotions I felt and strings it into these heartfelt lines. What I love about this book the most is the vulnerability. I applaud anyone who's willing to be vulnerable, because that's what being human is about. That's what made reading this book feel so personal and interwebbed with this connection that the demons I faced, other people have faced it too. I definitely recommend this book to poetry readers and non-poetry readers alike. Sincerely is also another poetry book by F.S. Yosef. By now, I know his style of writing, and I can't say anything bad about that. This book was written and gifted for his girlfriend at the time, and each poem is about his love for her. Though I would place this book below Euphoria simply because I'm not a romantic person, the way he described his love for his girlfriend made me half cringe and half envy his romanticism. But if you want to check out this book, please go ahead. Brave New World explores a utopian society in which everything and everyone is happy and equal, a society where feelings and emotions are forbidden, as well as deep thought, creativity, and basically having a mind of one's own. Everything and everyone is controlled and dictated by the government, who runs an embryo factory, where once these embryos develop into infants, gain rigorous training depending on the role or caste they are intentionally placed into. These infants then live and work within their caste. There is no such thing as ambition to gain more knowledge or power, and there is no question of why they are where they are. Once these kids are placed, they are stuck. Huxley brings to light the consequences when we take away the hardships that we face in society. Brave New World is a good read, and I highly recommend this. The last book on my list, and a golden find, is Wherever You Go, There You Are by Jon Kabat-Zinn. This book is about mindful meditation. The book is broken up into 3 major sections: what is mindful meditation, why practice it, and how to practice it. After reading this book, I came to realize that a lot of people get meditation wrong. I got meditation wrong, what the true meaning is and what the result of mindful meditation should be. This book has definitely inspired me to be more mindful and to be more aware of the self. This book is a must, and you can find it through the link I have provided below. Okay everyone, that is all of the books I read in the year 2020. I hope you found my book review helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!